What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is White Gamer, and it's officially been a couple of days since the new levels has been out. So we're gonna break it down a little bit more and give you guys my final thoughts on these new levels, and then we're gonna go over what you guys, the viewers, said about these new levels. So I'm not gonna lie, boys and girls, I was surprised that EA only gave us 5 levels, but at the same time, I'm not, because EA does like to drag on these levels to keep people engaged and people coming back into the game. So what surprised me the most from these 5 new levels that we got is that they gave us the 4th playstyle already at 95. The regular playstyle slot made sense, but I wish EA would have won. I wish they would have given us the last 10 levels. Why? So we can just play with our final builds maxed out already at the highest possible level, which will most likely be level 100, because then they'll give people and players more time to use their maxed out builds. Now, we're expected to get the last 5 levels in July. Some point in July, I think we're going to get the last 5 levels, which if you do the math, guys, once we get the new levels some point in July, we have a couple weeks in July, then we have a full month of August, and then we have a couple weeks of September, and then FC 27 drops. So if you really think about it, guys, we're only going to have like 2 months, 2.5-ish months to fully play with our maxed out builds. So I kind of, it's kind of weird that EA just dragged it on even more. But, EA wants people back on this game during the summer months. So, yeah, I kind of wish they would have just hold on with that 4th playstyle plus and waited until we got to level 100 for the 4th playstyle plus. That's just my opinion. Now, for level 100, I don't think they're going to give us a 5th playstyle plus. I'll be surprised if they did, but they definitely will give us a 10th regular playstyle plus for level 100. If you guys can see right below the acrobatic, the UI, the way the playstyle UI is set up, it's pretty obvious that we're going to get a 10th one. Now, that's another thing too. Like, once we get to level 100 in July, or I'm hoping it's July. If it's August, that's a huge L from EA giving us the last 5 levels in August, because it's like the ending of the game by that point. So if we do get the new levels in July, I'm hoping that yes, we get the 10th regular playstyle, but then what else are we gonna get? That's it. So that's why I kind of wish they would have waited for the 4th playstyle plus at level 100. That's just my opinion, guys. You don't have to agree or disagree with it. At the end of the day, EA does whatever they want to do. They don't really listen to feedback, which kind of sucks. But yeah, and then also, guys, we got to a point now in the game where any of these archetypes that you pick or play with, they're all good. Maybe besides like one, the creator. I know I keep shitting on the creator, but I keep laughing at the playstyle plus that I got. But pretty much, guys, all these playstyles, or I'm sorry, all these archetypes are really, really good now, because in total, how many points do we have in total? We have like 2,800 attribute, 2,855 attribute points. I might be off by 2 or 3 points, which is a lot, guys. So that means, honestly, all these builds on paper, like on attribute wise, are going to be cracked out, which some of you guys like and some of you guys don't. That's a topic for another day. So at level 100, they're going to be, I mean, these builds are already crazy, but at level 100, we're going to have even more points. And yeah, some of these builds are going to be ridiculous out of the mind. So the only main difference, it's going to become, if you're actually good at the game, that's what matters the most, who's controlling the build. And 2, which playstyles do you want on your archetype? But when it comes to like the stat wise, for the most part, most people are going to have like the most important stats over 90, because of how many points we have now, how many attribute points we have now at level 95. So yeah, guys, that's like my thoughts and opinion on these new levels. I mean, I personally don't mind that we got 5 new levels. I just wish we would have gotten 10 instead of 5, so we can just finish it off all for once, and we can enjoy these max level builds more than when we get them in July. So now, guys, we're going to go over to the desktop and check out what some of you guys had to say. We ran a poll on the community tab. Do you like the new levels, 90 to 95? We had around 1,300 votes. Always very appreciative of you guys that participate in these polls. We had 69% said yes. Excuse me. And then we had 31% said no, that they don't like the new levels. So let's read some of these comments out. Should have been straight to level 100, to be honest. For shizzles. I think This is, I think, the most thumbs up one. And yeah, I do agree, guys. I wish it would have just been straight up 100. But, you know, EA likes to drag this on, and they like to bring people back in July when we're supposed to get the new levels. Yeah, only because they didn't edge us more and kept the fourth slot at 100. Although at 100, they should have added a wild card slot. And you can pick whatever, of course, at the cost of one of the other slots. I don't know what he means by this, but now that he brings us up, I hope it would be cool if when we get to level 100, if EA let us choose the 5th play style plus, but I don't know if we're going to get a 5th play style plus. I actually don't know. I was confident that we were going to get a 4th one, just not at level 95. I thought we were going to get it at level 100, but yeah. I like the new levels. However, I think the 4th playstyle plus and the 9th regular playstyle, then eventually a 10th playstyle plus with the nerf team press. Nerfing the bots even more is going to make the game even less enjoyable playing with AIs. I mean, the AIs, I do agree with him. The AIs have been bad already this entire year. Ever since we were like level 50 or level 60, the AIs already felt behind. And that's another thing, too, that I think I talked about a couple days on the stream. Next year, because they're going to do the same leveling system next year, there's like 99% they're going to do it. They need to upgrade the AIs when we get new levels as well, guys, because the AIs are just, they've been bad all year, regardless of the facilities, regardless if you have them maxed out at a high level, because our pros have gotten better over the game cycle, so they just get worse and worse because the players, the human players, get better and better because of more levels. He was hoping for level 100 to 120. I think level 100 will be the max, guys. I know last year in FC 25 we had 120, but that's because the first 100 levels were available the first 6 of the month, the first 6 months of the game, and then those new 20 levels that we got last year was EA testing it out, and they saw a lot of players returning. So that's why this year they kind of gatekeeping the levels for every season. Only 2 seasons we haven't had the new levels, but yeah. Why is EA giving my flipping boss finesse shot as a, oh, okay, I think that was like a visual bug that I think day 1 when the new levels came out, people were having finesse shot. That was just a bug. This is bullshit. When they give us 100 so we can only play 2 months or a month with it. Yes, this is actually a very good point this guy made. This is what we were talking about, that when we do get level 100 in July, we're only gonna have like 2 months to play with a full maxed out build, guys, which I don't know how I feel about that, like that's why I kind of wish they would have given us now, because at least we would have had a couple days in May, we would have all of June, all of July, all of August, and a couple weeks into September. So we would have had at least 3.5 months if they would have given us the level 100 now. But if they're gonna wait until July, some point in July, we're only gonna have like 2.5 months to use a maxed out build. Should have gone to 100. So you guys can see, man. You guys can see a lot of people just wanted the level 100, now. So we can just get the grind over with, and we can use these builds. I can't believe people are actually happy that EA added a 4th playstyle plus. In the end, there's only going to be 1 meta build. That's not even a joke anymore. I don't think there's 1 meta build, to be honest. This person says, I have 5 maxed out archetypes. None of them are what will be the new meta. I guarantee it. So yeah, you can see majority of people do like the new levels, and like I said, I don't mind. Wow, I just realized I was not recording my face cam. That is too late for that. I'm not gonna put my face cam. It's too late. But anyways, guys, but yeah, you can see majority of the people did enjoy and do like the new levels. Like I said, I do like the new levels. I kind of wish we would have gotten the last 10 instead of 5 now. But other than that, guys, drop a comment. Let me know your thoughts on these new levels. Do you like them? Do you not? And other than that, I'll catch you guys next time.